Hello and welcome to this little Spalluccipedia video, another little dive into the world of my paranormal investigator Sam Spallucci. Now, a character I want to talk about today is, well, they're not human and they're not supernatural. They are in fact feline. I want to have a little chat about Spliff's cat Dante, which is a curious one because you think, well, you know, come on, he's a cat. Is he really that important? And say, well, come on, he's a cat, Spliff loves him. Sam tries to love him, and Dante just hates everybody, basically. And he's an interesting little character because of all the ones in sort of like Sam's universe, he's probably the character who is based most on a real life individual. In this case, a cat, not a human, I hasten to add. When I was a student, I knew a college chaplain who had a black cat, and that black cat was called Mephistopheles. And he was this big, proud cat who would sit there and just look at you with utter disdain. And if he didn't like you, yeah, well, you knew about it. Your clothes got shredded, your face got scratched, and yeah, he was this archetypal, aloof pussycat. But when you saw him in my friend's arms, he was such a little cuddly little bundle. He was, yes, I'll take all this fussing, I'll take all this fussing, I'll take all this. Oh, yes, you can rub my tummy, it's marvellous, I love it. But then he saw you looking and he'd go, no, I don't want any of that, don't want any of that. And he'd jump off and go and hide. He was renowned hunter of birds, but he didn't go out. So what he did was he used to sit on the windowsill of the top of this tower block where my friend lived, and he would catch the birds as they went past, like that. They swoop past and he'd wallop. He'd get a sparrow, and then it's like, obviously he'd like try and present his sparrow to his owner, and his owner's like, no, I know what you're doing, and try and throw said sparrow out, and hopefully the sparrow would survive rather than plummet to its death. So he was a renowned hunter, and I've used that with Dante in the Sam Spallucci books. I think it's actually when we first meet him, he's referred to as like hunting out of the window of the block where Spliff lives. Now, this was obviously sort of like many years ago in my life. You know, we're talking early 20s, half a century now. So we're looking a good 30 years ago. And needless to say, said pussycat is no longer with us. And as it happened, as a lot of my readers know, while I've been writing the case book and Sam's books, I have acquired myself my own little black pussycat called Schrödinger, who does love boxes. Yes, he does. And more now, I'm finding that the character of Dante is taking on the character of my own cat. He's just walked past in disgust as I say that. You know, he's like, what do I care? You're talking to people online. No one's going to listen, you know. So, you know, and that's the sort of attitude we're getting more and more now with Dante, especially sort of like post-Bloodline. I'm recording this now while I'm writing Bloodline, conscious of the fact that hopefully people have read Bloodline by the time that they get to see this video. So I can't say too much in case you haven't read Bloodline, because there will be serious spoilers if I did. But Sam starts to form more of an attachment with Dante for various reasons. And this sort of relationship between Sam and that cat is very much a mirror of me and my own little cat, because he loves me, I love him, but he's unlike any other cat I've ever had. I've had cats which have been overly affectionate. I've had cats who just come for cuddles and do their thing. But I've always had them sort of like as adults. They're all rescue cats. Whereas Shreddy, we've had since a kitten. And he started off like that, and now he's like, nope, no, I don't need that anymore. I'm a grown-up cat. You know, I don't need that fussing. Oh, God, fuss me a little bit, but I'm not going to sit on your lap. Whereas now his latest one is, yes, I'll sit on your lap as long as I'm in a box. Cats. So don't be surprised if you start seeing things like that start to crop up with Dante. Because like I say, he is now very much more or less modelled on my cat. And as the clock chimes in the background, rather inconveniently, it's reminding me that I really ought to go and fuss my cat and make sure that he knows he is the lord and master of all he surveys. So I hope you enjoyed that little ramble about Dante. Stay safe, and I'll see you again soon.